Joe, have you ever just felt like it's been one of them days?
Yeah.
I feel like this week has been one of them days and been like one of them weeks.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been one of those 5 years for me, right? Like, it feels like it's just been one bullshit after the other. So yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, no, I hate like it's just like there's just a day where just like everything goes wrong. Like you ever just wake up and you're just like, fuck.
Every day of my fucking life. I don't think you understand what depression is.
I don't. I actually don't.
We've talked about this.
Yes, we talked about this.
I was like, yeah, this is every fucking day.
Yeah.
I wake up and I say, God, why? I stopped saying now I lay me down to sleep a long time ago. If I should die before I wake, thank you.
Thank you. I'm fucking dead.
Blessings.
No, like, yeah, like my wake up routine now, I'm starting to get a little lazy. Like I used to like wake up, get right out of bed. Now it's like, cause like I used to walk my mom in the morning. So there would be like a certain time I had to like really wake up. Now it's like, all right, you can kind of relax, then go to the gym. And then, cause I wake up when my wife wakes up. I used to wake up earlier than her at like 6 o'clock in the morning. But now I like wake up at like 6:30, chill in bed for a little bit, get up, maybe eat some breakfast, maybe not, and go to the gym. Start my day.
I wake up at 7:45. I immediately take a shit.
The thing is, I wasn't prepared for that statement at all. There was not one bit of me that was prepared for that.
I wake up and I immediately take a shit, and then I shower, and then I make my coffee, and I go to work.
Yeah.
It takes me like 30 minutes, and I'm out the door.
You do all that in 30 minutes?
Around.
You shit and shower and coffee?
Maybe like
In
'45.
30, okay.
No, I make my coffee. I take it to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just not a coffee guy, Just,
No, I make my coffee. I shit. I shower.
Once I'm out of bed, I'm good to go. Like getting out of bed is the hardest, especially in
Oh,
winter.
that's not how it is for me because I'm just dragging ass. Like I'm slow in the morning.
Yeah, no. For me, it's like I don't want to get out of my bed because it's warm, it's comfy. The second I'm out, I'm like, all right, let's go.
No.
I'm awake. I'm ready to go.
I don't feel that at all. I get out of bed and I just sit there and I stare at the wall and I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, and again, I'm joy the emotion.
And then that makes me have to poop.
Speaking of poop, actually no, this is not poop. Movie we're talking about today, I saw. It's called One of Them Days. By Issa Rae. If you have not watched Insecure, it's one of the, I'd say, top 10 comedy shows this century, like by far. Issa Rae is an icon. I love her. And I think she has top 5 smiles in all of Hollywood.
I mean, she was President Barbie.
Yeah.
Like,
her smile is infectious.
Yeah.
Like her teeth are just perfect. Like, oh my God. But this movie stars Keke Palmer and SZA, and this is SZA's first acting debut. And she just plays herself very, very fucking well. And Keke Palmer is hilarious. I love Keke Palmer.
I love Keke Palmer. Here's the thing: if anyone ever asked me, they're like, "Who do you think should be more famous than they are?" And I always say Keke Palmer because
by far
she is more beautiful, she is smarter, she is classier, and she's a little trashier at the same time. Like, how do you do that?
She's talented. She can act, sing, dance. Like, she can do anything and everything you ask her. It's actually kind of crazy because it's like, I just remember Keke Palmer from like Kiki and the Bee.
Aquila and the Bee.
Aquila and the Bee. I always called it Kiki and the Bee.
See, and my first foray with her was really like True Jackson VP on Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah.
That was some
No,
good shit.
it's like I've grown up with her, and I always think like, oh, she's still like 20 right now. No, she's like mid-30s.
Yeah, I was like, she's like 20 right now. I was like, no, she's older than us.
Yeah, I know she's older than us, which is kind of crazy to kind of think about.
Yeah, no.
But basically, what this movie is, I give this movie a solid 7. Like, it's funny as hell. It gives off like a Friday kind of vibe. You still haven't seen Friday. Again, I'm waiting for that movie day. I'm just waiting for the movie day, and we'll watch all the
Who's
movies.
waiting? We have to do it at your place.
Why can't we just do it at yours?
Do you want to watch Friday with my parents?
You know what? I would love to see your mom watch Friday.
She would just be playing Candy Crush the whole time, so it doesn't matter.
God, that's even worse. No, but it gives off like a Friday, kind of like those 90 classic black comedy movies. And it's hilarious. So basically all it is Kiki, she plays Drew, who is a waitress, and she wants to move up in the ranks. She wants to actually become a manager at this diner. Good for her. That's her aspiration. But like that's seriously her aspiration. Like she actually really wants this. And then you have SZA, who is just a artist who just stays at home. And basically the whole kind of plot is like she doesn't have a job or anything like
How do they know each other?
They grew up together.
Oh, okay.
And so she I think she has an art degree or something like that. They live in a shit ass apartment building. You know, the ones that like square with a little not playground, but like a little grass patch area in the middle.
Yeah, I've lived in one of those.
Yeah. They call it the jungle. That's what they call it. And they have an African landlord. And so basically when Kiki gets home, she's like, okay, hey, like SZA, did you pay rent? And she's like, yeah, I gave it to my boyfriend to give it to Acho, I think no, his name's not Acho. I don't know his name actually. The landlord. And the landlord was like, if you ain't got where's my money at? And she's like, I thought. And he's like, if you ain't got my money by 6 o'clock tonight, I'm moving all your shit out.
Yeah, that's not how evictions work.
He don't care.
You need a sheriff. You need
He don't
Here's
care.
the thing. If you're ever in that situation and that motherfucker does that, record it, send it to a court. You're gonna take the building.
Yeah, facts. And so SZA is dating this guy called Joshua David Neal. I'm pretty sure he's like either TikTok or YouTube, or he might have started out on Vine.
Which one is he here?
He's this guy. So he plays your typical fuck boy.
He looks like a King Badge ripoff.
Yes. No, like legit.
Ugh.
Legit. He plays your typical fuck boy, and in real life, he's actually kind of like a nice guy. Actually, like I follow him. I forgot what account I follow him on, but like he's actually a pretty cool guy. He plays the fuck boy. I don't think he's that great. Like that's not his role. He's not a fuck boy like that. But
he's too soft in the eyes.
He's way too soft. But he tries to, and basically like SZA's like, and Kiki's like, no, he needs to get out of our house right now. Like kick him out. You need to break up with him. And at one point, you just see a scene, and his dick goes like all the way right here to his knee, and yeah, SZA gets dickmatized.
We've all been there.
Sure, and and then basically, he fucks her to sleep. Then they realize that he's gone. And basically the rest of the movie is trying to chase after and get their money back so they can afford rent. When I tell you this movie, it's an hour and like 30 minutes. It's a short movie. I wish it was longer, to be honest. I think they could have easily stretched it out, had more jokes, more punchlines, because this movie is very funny. Like actually very funny.
And this is why you don't bring Vacation Dick home.
Facts. Yeah, facts. No, he has no job. He has nothing. And
I mean, SZA has no job and nothing.
Yeah, but
so
like
maybe they were a perfect
she
match.
can come up with money.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
He has no
He's
money.
just broke.
Yes.
Scrub.
It's like we go through the drive-through, and he's always like, "Babe, you got this." He's that guy.
I have seen this trend going around, and it's called the broke boyfriend hug.
Yeah, no, he's the bro. Yes.
And like when you're like up and you're paying for something, he's like, "Thanks, babe," and he's like hugging you from behind.
Yes.
And I'm like, "Damn, that's."
But everybody knows the best dick is broke dick.
Because he's got nothing else to give.
Nothing at all but dick.
And that's the other thing is like he's fighting for a place to stay. If you don't,
Yes.
if he don't dick down like that, you gotta kick him out.
Yeah,
Like
Exactly.
and he knows it. He knows if he's not providing something, he's gonna get kicked out. That's the thing.
But he's drinking your drink, eating your food, he doing everything, running up all the bills.
That's why it never lasts more than like a month.
I don't know.
I mean,
Sometimes,
unless you're that down bad and stupid. If you can afford it, you can afford
My roommate
it.
got pussyatized. She stayed with us for 6 months. And the only reason why she didn't stay longer is because we all graduated. We're leaving.
No offense, Jordan, but like, if that happened, I would have just said you either need to pay rent or leave. Because I had a similar situation.
No, I told him he has to pay more.
Oh, okay.
utilities
And did
stuff
he?
Like that. Yeah.
Well,
No. I had 3 roommates. I didn't need another one because she shared my bathroom with me. And that's the worst part.
yeah, no. You should have just.
I'll talk about the situation later.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the situation.
I was like, I want to hear more about this because like I did
Yeah.
have like a similar situation where like one of my roommates, again, 4 guys in a house, his like fraternity brother who was a freshman was one of his friends made one of the drug dealers mad, and so he was rooming with him in the dorms. We let him live in our house for a little bit just to like clear things out because we were like, you need to like that other motherfucker, stay the fuck away. We were like, keep him away from here. If we see him near here, get him the fuck out.
Facts.
But you can stay here. About 2 weeks later, we were like, hey bud, you need to go back to the dorms. Because you're eating our food and you're sleeping here every night. He would like
Sleep on your couch.
sleep on our couch, but like come home at like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, this is not your house. You do not just come and go as you please. You don't even have a key. Who let you in?
Somebody.
So no situation, but that lasted 2 weeks before.
Yeah, no.
before
last
we
6 months. I'll tell you about it
kicked him out.
later.
But there's no sex involved. That's a difference.
Yeah, that's true. So Kiki, 10 out of 10. She's amazing in this. Steals every scene. SZA's amazing. All this. Cat Williams is in this. Cat Williams is actually very funny. You kind of see some of what he portrays in the trailer of the movie, and I thought, this is probably the only scene he's in. He's actually a lot in the movie. Little Rel's in this movie. Patrick Cage is second. He's supposed to be like the hot love interest. He's a good looking guy. I think he's a good looking guy. You said Maud.
Maud Apatow.
Maud Apatow. She plays just the random white girl
Judd Apatow's daughter.
that moved into an apartment building of all black people.
You know that's Lexi from.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I know who she is.
Okay.
I just never knew her name.
Oh.
Yeah. No. But my favorite person, I love this actress. Keela. Is that how you say her name? Keela. I don't know how to say her last name.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her.
Oh well, it's
Substitute
I can't even see all of it.
Her last name's very long. But the substitute from Abbott, she's in this. She plays a financial person that works at basically like a payday loan place. And when I tell you, she eats up the entire scene.
That's
every second she talks, I'm dying laughing. It's so funny.
I love that.
Yeah, no, she kills the role.
I just always love payday loan humor. I don't know why. It's just always a payday loan's always gonna be funny to me because it's like, bitch, what the fuck happened? You gotta get a payday loan.
No, Cat Williams is just like, if you ain't got the money now, you damn sure ain't gonna have the money next month, bro. And like on the sign it says interest rate fucking 5,000.
Yeah, like God, I just have never been like, you know what I need? No,
a payday
loan. That's what's gonna get me through this week.
Bro, like it was like, you will sign your life away.
No, just get a credit card and rack that debt up slowly like everyone else.
Yes, but you got to get approved for a credit card though.
Oh, that's no problem.
Yeah. SZA and Keke Palmer's credit score combined was 100 and something. And that's exactly what was Keela's reaction the entire time. It's like, what you doing with that?
What do you mean combined? Like that's like 75 a piece. Like what? How do you, like, you would have to like commit something like atrocity.
I gotta be on the most wanted list.
Like,
Tab.
I don't to have that kind of credit score. Like,
Yes,
girl.
no. So when I tell you it's a quick movie, it actually passed like its budget and everything like that. It actually had, I think it almost got the #1 spot of the movie of this week, its premiere week. And when I tell you, the crazy thing was, I was like, all right, let's go see it. Every movie theater that I tried to get into was full, packed.
Yeah.
And when I tell you this movie is funny, it's great. I think it's for everybody. Everybody will love this movie. Go see it.
I feel like Hollywood forgets that black people like movies.
Yes, no, they do.
Like the Black Panther happened and they were like, whoa, we never thought this could have happened. There are black people at the movie theater. And it's just like,
No, I think one of the biggest things I saw like from somebody commenting was just like, hey, this movie reminds you that black people can do comedy roles or buddy movies without Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart.
no.
I love Kevin Hart.
He's fine. I think I used to love Kevin
Yeah,
Hart. But yeah, exactly.
Yes, his trope has gotten old.
And I don't know. I miss humble Kevin Hart. I liked him when he had a little bit of
I agree with you.
like,
on that.
because he's still 5 foot tall, but now he's talking 6 foot tall. I don't like it.
I'll
I'll give him 5.5. I'll give him 5.5. But like,
it's all about chemistry to me.
Yeah.
And I think Kiki and SZA have perfect chemistry. SZA's like a earth kind of like zodiac kind of person. And very artistic.
she's like, ask you your sign and shit.
Yeah, she's that kind of person. And so like I think their chemistry really, really flowed very well. And I can easily see not one of them days, but one of them weeks. Or 2 of them days,
One of
or
them
like,
years.
Yeah, like we can add to this series, and I will be
No,
there
that's the
every single time.
It's gonna be one of them years, and it's just like the worst year that you've ever had in your life. It's like, I lost my husband and my kids.
dog died.
And
Yeah,
that was rough.
I'm sorry for laughing at your trauma.
It was last year.
I'm sorry for laughing. Oh man.
So yeah,
I'm
when you asked me
sorry.
at the beginning, you're like, "Do you ever wake up like without any reason?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm sorry for your dog, man. I loved your dog.
He was
chill.
He was 17.
He was blind.
He was blind. He was deaf.
Yeah.
It
was time.
It was time.
Oh my God. Go see one of them days. It's hilarious. It's amazing. Do it.
And go see it in theaters to prove a point to
Yes.
these white people making us watch The Brutalist.
Yeah. God, yes.